when you lift up the candles, El Mul Pnei HaMenorah, Ya'iru Shivas Haneros, facing the countenance of the candle should shine the 7 candles. Tzarich lahavin, ki mul Pnei HaMenorah hu kana emtzai, it needs to be understood, because the Pnei HaMenorah, that's the middle candle, Vimkein Havili Lomar, Ya'iru Sheshes Haneros, so it should have said, it should shine the 6 candles towards the 7th. And look at what the Alshich says. And it also needs to be understood this, that it says that Aaron did this. That this says the praise of Aaron, that he didn't change anything. And that's from Sifri. And there's a number of things Aharon did, and it doesn't say that he did it. And what's the point here, where specifically it says that he did it and didn't change? What's so great about him not changing? And why would he change in such a thing? But the concept is, like it says in Medrash Rabbah, that everything that it says in the world, it says in the Mishkan, Keneged Shemaim Hayu Yirios HaMishkan, Neged Yihirakia Chulu, that the heavens correspond with the skins of the Mishkan above it, corresponding with, let there be a firmament, so the curtain in the Mishkan that divides as well, that divides just like the Rakia divides between the waters. Or corresponding with, let the waters gather, that's what it says, that you should make a kior, and it's based and so forth. On the 4th day it says, let there be luminaries in the heaven, in the firmament of heaven, and in the Mishkan it says you should make a menorah of gold. And if so, the statement, let there be luminaries, corresponds with the menorah in the Mishkan. And so that's what it means. Opposite the face of the menorah, so the face of the menorah in this context is the statement, let there be luminaries, shukeneged, which is opposite and corresponds with the countenance of the menorah of the Mishkan. So that's what shines the 7 candles. So the 7 candles shine, corresponding with the luminaries. That is, that the lights, the candles of the menorah shine the light of the luminaries. And the main luminaries are the sun and the moon. And in particular, they are the 7 traveling stars, Shabtai Tzedek Madim, Chama Nogel Kochav Levana. But at first we need to understand the concept of when you lift up the candles, Neros Nikra Haneshamos, that the candles are called the souls. Like it says, that the candle of Hashem is the soul of man. Just like a candle that its flame in its nature waves constantly. And that is that it goes upwards and then is caught and comes back to the wick Kamukin call neshama yesh baratzav v'shov. So too each soul has the concept of going up and coming back, tamid constantly. V'hu inyan hananua, and that's the concept of the movement. Ulechein, and therefore, nikra neshama al shem neshima. The neshama is called because of the breath that is constant movement. And that's why it says that the wind of man, the spirit of man, just like the neshama is neshima, so it goes up, so it wants to go upwards, like the breath and the candle. Ruach Adam zewa neshama. So what's the Ruach Adam? That's the neshama of the breath. He b'tmidis, and then it's in a constant state. Of elevation upwards from below to above. To be included and nullified in the infinite light may be blessed. Ruach Adam dafka. That's the ruach of the Adam specifically. But it's written that I sowed them, the house of Israel, the seed of man and the seed of animal. So the seed of man, those refer to the souls of Atzilus. That's called the seed of man, al shem Adam el Elyon. That's called that I will be on in the likeness of on high. That are drawn from the concept and of that the likeness of the throne is the likeness of man. So that's the Adam al Hakisei, and that's the Neshamos of Atzilus. Zera Adam. B'tzelem Elokim asa Adam chulu, that in the tzelem of Elokim, man was made. The Nikra Achim v'reim la'kadosh baruch hu, and they're called the brothers and friends to the Holy One. Blessed be He. V'hini aleim ksiv ruach Adam ha'olech chulu. Now about them it says that the spirit of man goes upwards. Hanashamos Atzilus in ha'olam mastilem klal, that the souls of Atzilus, the world does not hide for them at all. Dahainu sha'afal pishim mislabshim begufim, that is, even though they're enclosed in bodies, mikol makom hem bitmidis bebechinas hala milamata lamayla, nonetheless they're in a constant elevation from below to above. The kalal be'in sof bli hefsei klal, to be included in the infinite without any stop at all. Ekamu Avraham shaya haloch v'naso b'timidus, just like Avraham, who traveled, who went and traveled constantly. So that's the neshamos are always going upwards. But the seed of animal, that's the souls of B'Yitzir, that's most of the neshamos that are drawn from the four animal-like angels of the chariot, Pnei Ari Vishor Chulu, the face of the lion and the ox, Chayos Ubehemos, which are like wild animals and domesticated animals. Ubederach Prahim Yud Beis Bakar, and in particular, you have the 12 cattle, Shoresha Yud Beis Shvatim, that are under the sea of Shlomo. That's like the Merkavta Tata, which correspond with the 12 tribes, as opposed to the Avos, who are compared to the Merkavta Ilah, the Chagas of Atzilus. And this that they're called animal is in comparison to the Adam of Atzilus. That's when you can call them an animal. Now, the other part of the pasuk, in comparison to Ruach Adam that goes upwards is the spirit of the animal that goes downwards. That these souls, when they descend below to being clothed in a body, are drawn after the body and concepts of this world, this physical world. Now an animal has a shepherd. And that's the concept of the seven shepherds, and that's their job, to elevate the concept of the seed of animal upwards from below to above. And Moshe is called the trustworthy shepherd. Mamar, he said, that I will give grass in your field for your animal. That he draws down the concept of knowledge in the concept of your animal. And Aaron draws down a great love, that there should be a state of nullification in the concept of the seed of animal, like the concept of the spirit of man that goes upwards. Bahaloscha, and that's when you lift up the candles, to elevate the seed of animal, that they should be like the concept of the spirit of man that goes upwards constantly, without any stopping and change, because of the body and the animalistic soul at all. And how can you elevate the concept of the seed of animal, that they should be truly like the spirit of man? Like it says that the face of man is on their four sides. So we said, how can you elevate the seed of animal? That's because they have man in them, so you can accentuate that the man part of the animal to elevate it. That in their innards they have also a concept of man. And it's called the man of the animal. Adam de Bria, the concept of Adam of the world of Bria. And because they have the concept of Adam in the animal, therefore you have the ability to also elevate them, like the concept of the spirit of man that goes upwards. And this ability in Aaron, like it says, like the good oil, zikan Aaron chulu, that's on the beard of Aaron. Because the hairs in the head are from the concept of the small brains, the small mochin, because they grow when a person's also when they're young, when they're small. So that's mochin de kadnus. Comes from the head, but it still grows when you're young. But the beard hairs, mochin de gadlus, they are from the great mochin that only grow after 20 years. That's when it shines the great brains into a person. Ma'atzmus ha'chachma, from the essence of a person's wisdom. Ki yadua me'inyan limkor b'nechsei aviv, as is known in the concept of that's when a person can sell the wares of the father ad she'iyeh ben 20 shana, until they're 20 years old. Once they're 20 years old, because that's when it shines in them, the brains of Abba, the father's brains, from the level of Abba, and therefore they have the wares of the father, so to speak. That's the mochin de gadlus. Therefore they get also the motre mochin de gadlus, which are the beard hairs. Now the laws of the Torah are a concept of hairs, as is known, like salsalei Torah memeka and so forth. But that they are the hairs of the beard. And that's the 13 attributes that the Torah is learned out from. That they're drawn from the 13 parts of the beard of the hidden wisdom. And that's the beard of Aaron. And the concept of the good oil that descends upon the beard, is drawing down from the essence of the infinite light. And that's called the oil that's drawn, that's holy. That's higher than the concept of kadosh, that has a vav in it, that refers to the state where it's already drawn down. So the first state, the mochastima, where it comes from, these 13 attributes, that's kodesh. It's the concept of chachma. And that's the verse that it's carved out, its pillars, its 7 pillars, Bamidbar nichlak legimel sfarim, and that's because Sefer Bamidbar is divided into 3 books. With Ibn Aaron in the middle, meaning the Torah Ohr, and the Torah is light. Bahaloscha neros neshamas Yisrael, and through. So you have these 7. So the Torah is like this candelabra, and it's through the elevation of the 7 hazayin neros neshamas Yisrael, the 7 candles of the souls of Israel, that are the flames that go upwards. And Aaron is the one that draws down this oil, this shemen mishchas kodesh, to elevate the animal from below to above.